New at 5, the latest poll numbers released today by Marquette University show former Vice President Joe Biden holding a lead in Wisconsin over President Donald Trump. Fox 6's Hannah Jewell gives us a breakdown of what seems to be swaying voters most across the state.
Democratic presidential hopeful Joe Biden is holding on to a 5-point lead over President Donald Trump among likely voters in the battleground state of Wisconsin, according to the most recent Marquette University Law School poll.
Biden's lead is just slightly less than it was a month ago.
But both candidates are showing considerably low approval ratings compared to elections past, according to poll director Charles Franklin, who adds the president is dropping more due to concerns over his handling of coronavirus and recent protests.
The striking thing about President Trump is how little his approval numbers have fluctuated over time. It's a very narrow range, but he has fallen off in approval by about 6 points over the last 6 months or so.
But he says there are some factors that could change the tide, including how votes will be cast, saying it's still too soon to tell for sure how many people will vote in person versus by mail.
With the current uncertainties about the process and about the Postal Service, I think we want to watch this very carefully as we go through to Election Day.
Though the overall number of voters is expected to be up. As for expected voter turnout, polls show an equal spike of enthusiasm on both sides of the aisle, with 87% of registered voters certain they will vote this fall.
What we see consistently across multiple months is Biden with a strong lead in the city of Milwaukee. We see Trump with a lead in the Milwaukee suburbs.
According to Franklin, Biden so far is coming out ahead of the lead held previously this time last presidential election by Hillary Clinton. Reporting in Milwaukee, Hannah Jewell, Fox 6 News.
Hannah, thank you. The polls also show the number of independent voters, for example, appears to be far lower than it was back in 2016.